Okay, so we're going to complete the final tutorial for the semester using Sibelius first. And so we need to, what we're doing is we're going to assemble the fifth and sixth variations from the fourth movement of Schubert's The Trout Quintet, and put this all together. We have to do some editing on the fifth variation, and then probably some minor editing due to the fact that these XML files were created in Finale. We'll have to do a little bit of editing to the sixth version. Okay, so we'll start by entering importing the music XML file. And since we have to do most of the work with the fifth variation, we'll just go ahead and bring that in first. We'll accept the defaults. And so it brings it in. Now you can see right away that we have an issue with the bass line. So let's go ahead and we'll triple click there and go ahead and transpose that down an octave. So that looks better. We can also see that this is all it's pretty big. We'll have some layout issues to do. All right, and so we should probably take care of some of those soon. But the first thing I can see right away is that we have a first and second ending. The first ending is, so this first section should be 8 measures. And then we have a second ending. So let's see, our first ending should be coming right about here. So let's go ahead and create that. We'll go in and under notations, let's select a bar line and add the end repeat. That means we need a beginning repeat too, so we should probably go ahead and put that in as well. Notations, bar line, start repeat. All right, and then also he's using a first and second ending there, so we can use the shortcut line and select first ending. Need to shorten that a little bit. And then we have to delete some measures. We're going to have to delete 7 measures. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and so we'll select that there, go back to here, the shift click, and we'll delete. Okay, and then our second ending should be right there. We'll press the line and we'll select second ending. All right, so now the formatting in that regard is correct. I'm ready to enter in the violin part, and I just wanted to show you a couple of things ahead of time. Looking at the score, I noticed that I'm going to end up needing a couple of one of the other keypad layouts. As you can see up at the top, there are different layout options here. And the shortcuts for these are the F function keys. And so the F7 key will select the first one, F8, the second, F9, F10. Now the last two are selected by F11 and 12, but those are assigned in the Macintosh system to do something else. And rather than change that, I just leave it alone and go there. So we'll press F7 to get there. You should also notice that I have the Finale keyboard shortcuts set up here rather than the Sibelius defaults, and that's just simply because I use both programs a lot and I find it much easier to not have to adapt, and it's great that Sibelius includes that option in here. All right, so we're ready to enter our first note. I'm just going to click on that rest and move over, and then so our first note is a dotted 8th note. Make sure you add the augmentation dot before you enter the note. Okay, and we'll just go ahead and enter those. Oops. Okay, and then remember you can add some of your articulations easily while you're entering the notes, so we'll go ahead and add that in. Also remember they are sticky, so you want to make sure that you remove them. Oops. And there I forgot my augmentation dot. And if you forget something, like I didn't see the accent on the B there, so I just go back and get that. Okay, and so let's go to page 2. And our second ending. Now our second ending starts out with an eighth note, and it has a staccato mark on it. So we'll go ahead and put that in and get, again, remember it's sticky, so you have to take those out. Now this one gave me the wrong accidental, and so if I press the return key, it'll give me the G flat that I want. And what's very nice is that it remembers that you've changed that for the whole measure. All right, and then our next note has our eighth notes with staccato marks on them, so and then once again we have to change that accidental. And then turn off our, and then we want to change that accidental as well. Oops, and that last one does not have an accidental, and so to remove the staccato, you just go and select it again and take that off. All right, so now our last ones, now we have these double dots here, and so I'm going to have to use the two keyboards. So I select the quarter note first, or the eighth note first, and then press the F8 key to get to the double dot, which is a 2. And then I want to go back to the first keypad and enter in my note. And then this, again, oops. Some accident. Okay, and again, see now, here we're going to and then finally, again, we need that other keypad, so we're going to select the eighth note first, then the keypad, and then we'll go right back to it. Okay, and we have E sharp, which of course is going to be misspelled. And then we can also add our fermata on that one using the keypad. So we're going to go ahead and select the F10 keypad and then select the fermata and add that in there too. So now our notes are entered.